Bible says that God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And that last name, Jacob, is really precious to us. They're all precious to us, all the names. But Jacob is precious because he was a man who struggled with God, a man who fought with God, a man who fought with the vision, and got a lot of things wrong, and tried to work things out his own way, and it never worked out. It always went wrong. But God remained with Jacob, and he brought Jacob, who was known as a schemer, if you want to use that word, and he came through to being Israel. He had his name changed from Jacob to Israel, and Israel means a prince with God. Others say it means he struggles with God, but either way, it's a beautiful name. It's got God's name within that name. Israel. El is the name for God. But listen to this poem, which is about Jacob, and about the fact that we have the God of Jacob with us. And because of that, we can be sure and we can trust that he will remain faithful to us, as he did with Jacob. Listen, listen, Jacob the schemer, you who with your fiery glance made and moulded circumstance, you whose restless roving brain planned, contrived, and planned again, wrestling, grappling, striving then, and manipulating men, you were once a dreamer. Poor homeless head, with stony pillows under, say, have you quite forgotten all the wonder? Frail earthbound man, whose faculties divining the heavenly ladder shining, looked upon God, and looking, chose the good. Have you forgotten his similitude? All these things are against me, yet those things, those very things, were God's machinery for working out your heart's imaginings, for turning hope to blessed certainty. Oh, man who walked by sight, you should have known the darkest hour of night is just before the earliest streak of grey. Your wagons all the time were on their way. Faith? Yes, but with a flaw. Here was a man who trusted when he saw. And yet the Holy One has set his name beside two men of saintly will, and calls himself the God of Jacob still. That you and I, lacking in faith maybe, or gentleness, may yet stretch out weak hands of hopefulness, and find the God of Jacob very nigh.